My name is Ayman Fayed. I'm a professor here in the department. Professor George Valco is retiring, so I thought I would tell you a little story about George and how he helped my career. I actually came to Ohio State in the late 90s, around 97 or so, to start my master's and PhD program. I was brand new in the country. I came in, I think I only had $20 or something like that, so it was pretty rough financially at the time. And the only thing that I had was the admission to Ohio State. And I was passing by Professor Valco's office, and I noticed that he had a little advertisement that he's looking for a teaching assistant. And I told him that I was interested because I really didn't have any financial assistance at the time for my degree. He asked me if I ever taken that class before, and I told him that I didn't. He asked me whether I have ever been into a clean room before. And I was thinking to myself, what is he talking about? My room is always clean. But of course he was talking about the clean room at the basement to Dre's lab. Really did not have much qualification to really teach that class. But I told him that I'm eager to learn, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time and spend a lot of effort to try to do a good job and so on. And he bought into it. So he told me that, okay, well, if that's the case, you're gonna have to register for the class as a student. And Monday of every week, he would take me to the clean room in Dre's lab and basically spend 10 maybe to 12 hours to teach me the lab as a student. And then I would turn around on Tuesday and Thursday, teach it to the other students. So that incident with George was extremely crucial for my career and my life in general. Being a teaching assistant was extremely helpful because it pays for your tuition. And as a result, I was able to pay my way through school all the way to my PhD, and then I ended up working in industry for a while, and years go by and I ended up coming back to OSU as a professor. So now George becomes one of my colleagues. I still like to call him Professor Valco though, because I was his student at one point, so it just feels awkward to just call him by first name. But I would say that without that course, without that opportunity that George gave me to be his TA for 637, I think I would have struggled a lot to be able to pay my way through school, and that was just crucial for my entire career. So I very much appreciate George, and I wish he can stay with us longer, but he decided that it's time to retire, and I really wish him the best of luck.